Lori and I have a mission in common. We're here to raise the vibration of the planet and bring paradise to Earth. Yes, we're soul partners under the entity WilLory. We're here releasing knowledge that never been shown to the public before. Today we're going to talk about the marvelous daydreaming reverie. Lori is the positivity princess. She is the most positive person I've ever met before. She is lovely and wonderful. Here it is, Lori.
And here we are again, Willy and Lori, WilLory, coming at you with part 5 of 6 of our series. During this series, we have talked about such topics as keeping high vibe, manifestation, the 369 technique, and quantum intelligence. But today we will begin with a quote, or 5.
Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. Imagination will often carry us to worlds that never were, but without it, we go nowhere. The man who has no imagination has no wings. Your imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attraction.
These quotes are shining a light on imagination as being a very important thing. You can see quotes from Albert Einstein, Carl Sagan, and others. So I don't want to belittle the idea of imagination. It's not just child's play. So let's begin. Imagination is fascinating, and it's too broad of a topic to talk about in one short video. So we will break this into 2 small parts, daydreaming and reverie. So the definition of daydreaming is the stream of consciousness that detaches from current external tasks when attention drifts to a more personal and internal direction. This phenomenon is common in people's daily life, shown by a large-scale study in which participants spent 47% of their waking time on average on daydreaming. This can be a highly automatic and subconscious activity. The difference between night dreaming and daydreaming is twofold. First of all, night dreaming happens in an automatic way without our conscious intention. Although you can set intention before sleep, that you will have more vivid dreams perhaps, maybe lucid dreams or longer dreams, but you cannot generally choose the topic of which you will dream about. Daydreaming is often more conscious, and the object of the dream is based on a desire, goal, or positive memory. Secondly, in night dreaming, there is a potential for nightmares or bad dreams. Daydreams are in some ways reserved for good thoughts and feelings. We will talk about night dreams in another video, as this is a huge topic and it does have major implications with regard to meaning, subconscious thought, manifestation, etc. So when you're daydreaming, you are in an altered state of consciousness. In your normal waking state, you are in what is called the beta state. This means that you are reacting to reality. When you do deep breathing, meditating, or you're falling asleep, you are slowing down the brain frequency to what is called alpha state. In this state, where you will find yourself in the moment, not overly stimulated, but also content. This is a great place to find yourself if you're going to enter intentionally into a daydream or daydream type state. You can enter a daydream unintentionally as well, if you find yourself unfocused or if your attention is not on your task at hand. This could happen to you when you are doing something that your mind finds unstimulating or even boring. When you dream, you are using your imagination and your brain's ability to create a visual representation. This takes place in the form of a dramatization or story. It can be something that actually happened or something fictitious. When you intentionally visualize for manifestation, you are using daydreaming as a skill. Like any skill, the more often you do it, the better you will get at this. Here are some ways that your visualization will improve with daydreaming. First, your ability to see things clearly in your mind in great detail will improve. Next, your ability to use all of your senses while using imagery will sharpen. Your ability to feel the associated emotions and feelings involved and that are desired will be more accurate and intense. Daydreaming can become a defense mechanism at times, and it is referred to as maladaptive daydreaming. This usually occurs as a coping mechanism in response to trauma, abuse, or loneliness. Sufferers create a complex inner world, which they escape to in times of distress by daydreaming for hours. This is not the usual situation. Usually daydreaming is harmless and provides a break from reality, but with all things, moderation is key. The definition of reverie, a state of being pleasantly lost in one's thoughts, a daydream. So we can see the close connection between the 2 concepts. They don't appear to be mutually exclusive. Now, when you take the word reverie and use it as an adjective, you get the word to revere. It literally means that someone or something is thought of highly. Reverie has a positive connotation, whereas daydreaming can really be any memory, good or bad. Why do you want to use reverie? When you do a session of reverie, it has a similar effect as doing shadow work. It allows you to go into the past experience through your memory, access it, and gain insight into the cause and effect associated with a particular pattern that repeats in your life. Reverie can be used to access engrams of both positive and negative sides of the spectrum. There are truly no negative engrams, as we can learn from all memories, engrams, and experiences, but some are perceived as negative due to the associated emotion and impact in one's life. A quick example. When someone of authority in the past made you feel bad, and therefore you associate all people of authority with bad feelings, this may cause you to avoid certain opportunities in life. But if someone of authority in your past made you feel proud, you will create a positive association where people of authority make you feel that same feeling, pride. This may encourage you in the future. The association need not really be addressed, as it has a positive effect on one's life. Can you see why some engrams are seen as negative and some as positive? Now, in a reverie session, you are brought back to a memory. You can analyze that event and you can relive it in an emotionally healthier way. You can go into the memory and say the words to the person that you were too scared to say in the original sequence. You can go in and defend yourself when you didn't the first time. You can walk away from the abusive relationship. You can do actions or say words that would have led to a more ideal outcome. Reverie and daydreaming become easier and have a better outcome when you know the reason for doing it. Your heightened quantum intelligence is allowing you to see the world in a little bit of a different way, isn't it? As you start to leave the 3D to advance into the 4D, you really start to see the evidence of your thoughts being made of energy. With that being said, you do know that energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only change form. When the energy of a thought is combined with emotion, it is transmuted into a physical form. It is not an immediate process, but it happens every single time without fail. This is why there are two kinds of manifestations: deliberate manifestations of desired outcomes, or passive manifestation of subconscious and reoccurring patterns. I want you to use your powers wisely. Use your quantum intelligence to your benefit and to the benefit of those around you. Keep a high vibe and watch the gift that life has to offer arrive daily for the rest of your life. Part 6 of 6 is coming next Friday. Be ready for quite the finale. Then we will start our 9-part series. Is that exciting or is that exciting? Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, question, or suggestion. We love every single one of you. Just to remind you, Willy's channel is called Entertainment Launcher and my channel is called The Lori Show. Subscribe or I will cry. Won't cry, but it will make me much happier if you do. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have the most wonderful day of your life and be positively happy. Mwah.